Hey guys, Matt here. It's been a while since I've done a solo video. Usually I'm with Alex and John, or one of the two. But I'm back on my own for this video, and for a lot of the Monster Hunter videos I'm going to be doing. Because right now, I'm going to be doing a mini-series on the channel. It's going to be just kind of like a little guide, maybe showing off the different monsters or different fights. If I go under my Hunter notes here, go to large monsters, I'm basically going to be going right down the list, starting here at Great Jagaras, and just kind of going through the entire list, showing off each monster. For the most part, I'm going to be doing it alone. I'm going to be doing them in Master Rank too. That way it's, because in order to show off all of them, I have to do it in Master Rank, because there are obviously many Master Rank exclusives. And it makes the fights slightly more fair. I say slightly because we're gonna be starting off with the really easy monsters, obviously. Anyways, yeah, I guess let's get right to it. So I will be alone for most of these. For the harder ones, I will bring in Alex. I'll see if he wants to come in and help. But until I get to those, it'll be a while. So until I do get to those, I'll be on my own. So first thing we're gonna be fighting. This will probably be, I'll probably do the first 3 actually, maybe even the first 4. Maybe I'll even go through Barrow. That depends on how long this video is, or how long it takes me. It shouldn't take me very long at all for the first 3. So I'll just do Great Jagaras, Kulu, and Pukei in this video. So we're gonna start right here with Great Jagaras. So Great Jagaras is the very first large monster you fight. He's by far the easiest and the weakest. And if we go over here to physiology, we can see all his weaknesses. You can see he has a 3-star to fire, he's immune to water, 2-star thunder, 2-star ice, 1-star dragon. Obviously the more stars they have, the more weak they are to it. You can see he's very susceptible to all elements as well. Or, excuse me, all ailments. Poison, sleep, paralysis, blast, and stun. And so I am going to be using Switch Axe on him, my Shrieking Legiana Switch Axe. So I will see you guys when I'm in. And I am in the quest now, heading towards Great Jagaras. So actually, a little trick we can do is if we wait here for him to come to us, we can even get a mounting attack immediately as he runs by. So while we're waiting, as I said before, Great Jagaras is the very first large monster you fight. He's a 2-star in low rank, a 1-star at high rank, and a 1-star in master rank. And there he is right there. So what we're going to do here is when he runs by this ledge, I'm going to hide, and then I'm going to jump on him and get an immediate mount. At least that's the plan. Usually it works. So as he runs by, we simply do this and get an immediately mount hit on him, which is awesome. So now we just simply stab him with our little knife and not get knocked off. And when he goes down, we get the mount finisher first. And when he goes down, we just wail on him. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, looks like Rathalos showed up and wants to play. Uh-oh. My Palico put him to sleep, I think. No, I'm not sure what happened. That was interesting. I'm not actually sure what happened there. Well, regardless, we can still beat on him. Looks like he's gonna run from Rathalos too, which is good because we're not gonna mess with Rathalos quite yet. It'll be a little bit before we get to him. Okay, usually, anyways, that was new. That's never actually happened before. It just randomly knocked me off. I think what happened was he put his head over a spot where we're not allowed to be. And so it kicked me off. It'll do that, like in Elder's Recess, if you're on a monster mounted on one and they go over like the lava or something, it'll automatically kick you off. Same if you're clutch clawed on him. I think that's what he just did there. It's never happened to me before, which is interesting. And then he just flopped over for some reason. I thought maybe my Palico put him to sleep, but then nope. Apparently not. I don't know, I grabbed that stone, already had red pits. Alright, so see this little tree here with the vines on it? If we can get him to knock this over, this is actually be very useful because he'll get stuck in it. I don't think he has enough hard-hitting attack though to do it. So one thing, Jagaras is a very easy monster, as I said. But if you watch here, he's gonna eat this Kestodon, or this Aptonoth, sorry, Jesus, I'm all over the place. He's gonna eat that Aptonoth, and he's gonna get really fat. So now when he attacks, he can roll on you and try and crush you with his stomach, which is actually a pretty dangerous maneuver if you get caught in it. Jagaras can also pin, watch, see right there, it barely did anything to me because I have really high armor. But if you have very low armor, it could do a lot of damage, potentially. So we're just gonna latch on him. He's gonna roll on me. That'll knock me off. Yep. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for that too. Clutch clawing or using that, or using the amp discharge with switch axe when he's big like that. He will roll on you and try and crush you, knock you off like that. Alright, so it looks like I'm not gonna be able to get that off on this guy, on him. But that's okay. Yeah, he can also fire little meat chunks. That's another thing you gotta watch out for. If you hit him in the stomach though, you can get him to regurgitate his food. And he'll spit it back up. So that's a plus. So let's try and do this again. So now he's just gonna, yeah. You gotta watch out for that when he's big. He's very hard to grapple onto. He's not a big threat unless you have low armor. Which, even in master rank, when you just hit that, fighting him could be a bit of a challenge. Like right there, we just broke something on him though. Now we latched on and we do an amped elemental discharge on him. You can see he just regurgitated like all his food too. Again, he's not a very hard hitting monster, it's just when he does hit you, he does a lot of knockback with his attacks. So it makes it annoying. You can see there we just broke his claw and his back, and we just knocked him again. Let's see if we can get another mount on him. There we go. Make up for last time. Oh, and I'm in my amp state too, so this should be really fun. It doesn't really matter where you get the discharge off on him. Usually when you do mounting attacks, you want to try and go for the head. But on something like Jagaras or even Kulu, you'll see that their whole body is basically a weak point. So it really doesn't matter where you hit them with it. Which is very nice. So once you get to someone like Baroth, it also depends on the weapon too. The monster you're fighting and the weapon you're using depends on where you want to get the finisher off. Usually if you're using a blade weapon, it's recommended to go for the tail if it hasn't been cut off already, to get that off so you get that carve. Or if you're using something like a hammer or a hunting horn, go for the head so you can get that extra KO damage. So you can see he's limping. Now I could just grapple on him here like so. And just do this, weaken him up even more. Normally I'd let them go to sleep, but I'm not gonna do that. There's no point in letting him go to sleep. We'll just flash pot him, or flash fly him, I guess. In this case. Come here, little Jagaras. You're gonna help me. Or not. Get out of my way, Jagaras. I need to murder your boss. Alright, little fuck. Look like he's gonna try and eat to regain his stamina. You can see we just knocked him there. And he's dead. Look at that. He's a very easy monster. It's just some of his hits do a lot of knockback, so it does get a bit annoying in that regard. And if you're just hitting master rank, or even just hitting high rank and you have low armor, he can be a bit of a force to be reckoned with. Now obviously I have very good armor. In fact, my defense is 1078. So, really, he's only going to be damaging me with small attacks, which are basically negligible. He barely did anything to my health, as you can see. Now these little Jagaras are going to swarm around me. Alright, so next up is going to be Kulu. So while this is counting down, I'll just real quick go under Hunter Notes and show you him. He's the second monster you fight, obviously. Second one in line. You can see his weaknesses and such. So I will be back. We're back. And as you can see, Kulu is right here. So this guy is basically really like Jagaras in that he's very, very weak. He's the second monster you fight. And you can see right there, you immediately get a mount off on him. Brace for that, or move to his head, doesn't matter. I just chose to brace. Later on, you're gonna want, there's one monster that you're gonna want to brace no matter what. I'll tell you when I get to him. So Kulu's like Jagaras, doesn't matter where you get this off, because his whole body is basically one big weak point. And one thing that you have to watch out with Kulu is eventually, when he gets up, he'll probably pick up a rock. Now that rock your attacks can bounce off of very easily. So you have to watch out for that. I don't even know if he's going to get a chance to. Are you going to pick up a rock, buddy? Oh, I want him to pick up a rock so you guys, just so you guys can actually see. I don't want to kill him before he shows us things. He does that. He'll try and peck at you too. When he gets exhausted and he pecks at you, his beak will actually get stuck in the ground. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think he's gonna pick up a rock. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so yes, this rock, your attacks will bounce off this rock unless you have Mind's Eye. Which I have never Mind's Eye Jewel, and my sword just has natural Mind's Eye. Oh, my Palco, as you can see, just put him to sleep. I forgot a Rotoban hammer. So, alright. Let's see if I can actually get this wake up hit properly. Nope, I messed it up. Alright, I wasn't quite far enough away. That's alright though. Wake up hits on monsters do more damage than normal, which is why they're very good. So you get something like a great sword doing a wake up hit. That's why they're usually, if you have a great sword player, they're designated wake up hitter, I guess you could say. Okay, if you notice before I latched onto him, I didn't do it, but I should have. When a monster gets exhausted like that, or flinches and just stands there like that, you can clutch claw them, and they'll stay like that longer. It's basically free damage. It's an open opportunity to use a clutch claw. I should have done it there, but I didn't. I just hit him with a zero-sum discharge. Or amped element discharge, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I meant to grab that ore. Always grab the mining crops. Look at that, 2 elitite ore and Meldspar. Rathalos is here again, but he shouldn't bother us. Alright, there he goes with the rock again. So you can see he'll try and slam you with the rock. One thing he'll do is he'll jump high in the air and try to slam down on the rock with you if like he knocks you back. That. If he knocks you back, he'll do that immediately and try and hit you. So you want to get up and roll out of the way as soon as possible. He'll throw it too, like that. And then he's going to grab another one, as you can see. You can knock the rock out of his hand if you do enough damage to him. Pierce pods are very effective at getting that out of his hand. Pierce pods, thorn pods, any kind of slinger ammo that can make a monster flinch. Very effective at getting the rock out of his hands. Natural Mind's Eye can't hit the rock. Okay, see how he just knocked me there? Usually he'll go for like a really big jump attack after that, but he was too close for that. Yeah, see, he just dropped the rock because I did enough damage to him. Now see, he was in that flinch position again where I could have easily clutch clawed onto him, but I chose not to again. Because zero sum discharge is just overall the better option in that situation. He's gonna knock me off again, yep. You gotta be careful too. He does very little damage too, as you can see too. But again, if you're new to master rank or whatever rank you're going into, he could be a force to be reckoned with, potentially. Just like Great Jagaras. All these big monsters really can, if you're not prepared for them. Especially the later on ones. The master rank is a whole different story when you first hit it. Eventually, once you get to the point that I'm at 99. I'm on the Ruiner Energy fight. I haven't done it yet. I just unlocked it yesterday, actually, as of recording this. Okay, so another trick you can do. He's gonna run right under those rocks. You can hit those, drop them right on top of him, get a lot of damage. You can do that with a lot of monsters. In fact, here's Kadachi right now, actually. Hey, buddy, we're gonna get to you soon. Not in this video, but I'll get to you eventually. Now, the nice thing about this, I can't be roared off. Alright, Kadachi, I'm gonna have to dung pod you, dude. Get you out of here. We're not up to you yet. We're gonna get you right out of here, buddy. I'll grab that shiny drop. You actually ended up killing 2 Kestodon there. That's what that extra damage was. It was the Kestodon kill. Okay, see, he flinched again like that. So if I do this, see, he flinched again and he stays down longer. That's a very good tactic when fighting these guys. Any monster, really. That's a very viable tactic to use. Oh, I didn't click it to slide. It's okay, I still got the charge. I see. Now he's down again. We just broke his hand feathers. Now we're gonna latch onto his head. Hit him with another zero sum discharge. And now, Scatternuts, yes please. Oh, another strategy to use. I didn't do this with Great Jagaras, and I'm not gonna do it with him because it's kind of too late into the fight. And he's enraged at the moment too, but if you clutch claw on a monster's face when they're not enraged, you can hit them with a clutch claw attack to make them face the wall and then do a slinger burst on them. And when you do that, they'll go into the wall. It'll do a lot of damage to them and it'll knock them over, allowing you to get free damage off. So actually he's not enraged anymore, but I don't know if I can do it while he's limping away. I tried one time on a monster and it wouldn't let me while they were limping away like this. But if I can maybe get onto his head, I'll try and do it. Move to his head. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it unless I do this. Okay, never mind. I flinched him anyways because I used Scatternuts. Brought him right back into the fight. Oh, didn't quite get that off. Yeah, that jump attack he did when I got knocked down. He'll do that when he sends you when he knocks you back. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Easy as a rock. We're gonna want to roll out of there. There we go. He dropped the rock. Now we go back in, and he's dead. And there you go. There's Kulu. I'm gonna carve him up. And then next, we're gonna do Pukei. Now, Pukei has a couple of tricks up his sleeves. He has a poison spit, where he spits like a glob of poison. In fact, if I go into my hunter notes, I'll actually show you right there. It possesses poisonous toxins. The spotted storm scatter nuts. It coats them with poison and spits them out. Now he can also store gas, like a poison gas, in his tail that he'll spit out at you. You can see his weaknesses right here on the list. So I will be back when I'm in the Pukei. Now, if you look below us, you will see Pukei. You probably just saw the tip of his head there. Right, buddy. There you are. Now, Pukei is the first status monster you fight. He's the first monster that can inflict you some kind of status or ailment, be it poison. So, I missed. That's okay. He's also the first monster who has a severable tail and a roar that you would need earplugs to block, which I never use earplugs. So we're going to be trying to focus all of our attacks mainly on his tail to sever it as early as possible to prevent him from doing the gas attack. He can also spit gas out of his mouth if he eats smoke nuts. Scatter nuts allow him to do the poison blobs. Smoke nuts are what allow him to spit poison gas and shoot it out of his tail. We're gonna want to dodge that. Careful with those poison cups too. Those can also poison you. I didn't get a bit of a... Got a bad running start there. So I wasn't able to slide down that. But that's okay. You can see he just ate some scatter nuts, so now he's gonna start spitting poison globs at us. Latch onto his foot. Luckily, the explosion is enough to hit his tail, and my palico just actually put him to sleep already. Okay, I'm gonna try this wake up hit again, and hopefully not mess it up. Let's see. I probably will. Yeah, I already did. I'm still trying to learn to wake up hit with Switch X, so I apologize if I seem to be very bad at it. Of which I am very bad at the wake up hit. I've got it down with other weapons like hammer and longsword. Well, I say I got it down with hammer. I'm still trying to learn it too, that. The wake up hit at least. I know how to play hammer. I actually used to main Switch X. I just got poisoned. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. So back in high rank, I main Switch X for a long time. But then when I hit master rank, I switched over to using only longsword. So I'm trying to get back into Switch X. I'm a bit rusty on it. He's eating more scatter nuts. Oh no, he just ate smoke nuts, I think. There we go, there's his tail gone already. We'll go carve that as soon as he leaves the area. Always wait for the monster to leave the area before you carve the tail. It's your safest bet. Unless you want to be a daredevil and try and get it while they're in the area. He's ate scatter nuts too, as well. So by cutting off his tail, we just nullified his poison gas spew attack from his tail. So now he can only shoot poison out of his mouth. You can see it sitting right there too. Let's see if I can... Nope, he was way too far away. Don't know why I attempted that. Alright, let's try this mounting attack again. Nope, damn, he moved. Alright, let's just stun him. Oh god, I hit the poison cups. Yeah, be very wary of those. They could easily poison you. It sucks when you're fighting a monster that doesn't inflict poison, so you think, oh, I don't need to bring antidotes. But then you end up fighting them in your poison cups, end up hitting those. And you get poisoned. And then you're screwed because you didn't bring antidotes because you didn't need them for that monster. That is why I always carry antidotes on me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have a Grimalkin helping me. If you see in the top left corner, underneath where it says my palico's name, Ranger, you'll see it says Thief. That's a Grimalkin plunderer that I found a group of them and grabbed one of them, brought with me. Always grab Grimalkins, they offer lots of help. And the higher level they are, the more help they can offer. There we go, finally got you. So, with someone like Pukei, usually if you're a bladed weapon, you'd want to get your mount attack off on the tail. But because his tail's already cut off, we're going to go right for the head with this. Which is the next best option when using, as the tail's already been removed. Oh, great Jagaras. Hey, buddy. I already beat on you. This doesn't involve you, buddy. There we go, we broke his wing. Oh, he's been put to sleep again. Alright, great Jagaras. Alright, great Jagaras just woke him up. I was about to say you need to get out of here, but yeah, now you really do need. There we go, we just broke his head too. There, let's get another some discharge on him. Oh, or not. Alright, that's okay. Let's do that. Oh, easy, buddy. Calm yourself, Pukei. Okay, that would have been a great time to latch onto him with a clutch claw, but whatever. Not a big deal. Especially on a monster like him, it's not really the worst thing in the world. Oh, that's a roar. Now we could try and get a second mount attack while we're right here, which would actually be very beneficial. So I'm gonna try and go for that. There we go. Didn't even give him a chance to run. Gonna move to his head. And back to body. Now again, because tail is off, we go for head with mount finisher with the bladed weapon. The one weapon like hammer, hunting horn, always go for the head with mount finishers. There you go. Now, a cool thing you can do with switch axe. You can do it with a couple weapons, like maybe a ranged weapon too, even. But with switch axe, what you can do is you can zero sum discharge them as they're flying away and blow them out of the sky. That's fun. I didn't get to do it there, sadly, but that's alright. Oh, we have a Jagaras Tail Raider too with us. So those are also good to get. If you're Palico, when you befriend Grimalkins, they'll give your Palico the ability to befriend certain small monsters, depending on what area you're in and what tribe you befriended. So always make sure you befriend as many tribes as you can. My personal favorite are the Gajalaka. You meet them in high rank, and they start off as kind of a bit of jerks, always attacking you. But then later on, when you befriend them, they become very helpful. And they're very powerful too. Oh. Oh, Grimalkin Thief is almost rolled right into that poison. Yeah, don't do that. Don't roll into poison. Don't roll into any attacks, actually. And always make good use of your slinger ammo to flinch. Okay, actually, speaking of flinching, what I could do with Pukei right now, since he's not enraged, I'm actually going to do it now. Since he's not enraged. I just got poisoned, but that's okay. I'm going to turn him around to face this tree. I'm going to flinch shot him. And there we go. You can see that just toppled him. So now, we basically get free hits off on him while he's down. So it's a very useful tactic. You can see he's already limping too. Let me just reload. Do a manual reload. I am poisoned. I might want to heal that. Oh, it's fine. It's still... yeah, screw it. We'll clutch onto him while he's still walking. I doesn't have my Pukei heal me up alone. That's alright. So Pukei is more of a danger than the other two. He's not physically that strong, but it's that poison that will get you easily. You can see that did a number to my health. It's going back up on its own, slowly. In fact, I'm going to actually have my Pukei use Vigor Wasp's delivery here and heal me up. Thank you. My Jagaras Tail Raider is poisoned, but that's alright. I don't care if I lose Jagaras. So now we're gonna go after him. Oh, almost ran out of stamina. Yeah, don't run out of stamina. That's a bad idea too. One thing to note with Pukei, as you saw when he did his tail swipe with a little tail he had left, he does it twice. Certain monsters will do it twice. I think Rathian does it twice, too, when she does the tail spin like that. I don't remember exactly. I mean, I'll find out when I go and fight her in these videos, when we get to her. Actually, yeah, we'll grab these red pits. I could grab scatterness, but whatever, red pits will do. What we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a tactic here. We're going to clutch claw him, and then, oh, I wasn't on his face. Alright, that's alright. I was gonna try and do a clutch claw. As you can see, he's enraged now, so, oh well. I'm poisoned again too, because I clutch clawed on his face there. Alright, well, that failed. Alright, don't be dumb like me. Watch, he'll do it twice. Yeah. So don't, just remember, don't go rushing in after he does the first one, because he's gonna do a second one. I'm gonna come down here and heal this poison before it chews through my health anymore than it has. Oh. We're not gonna get another mount on him. But that's alright. Watch out for that tongue too, it has a lot of reach. He's gonna eat more scatterness here. There we go, we flinched him. Let's grapple onto him. Keep him still longer, and if you're with people, that's a great way to let them get a lot of damage off, because it holds them still a lot longer. There we go. Other wing's broken. Oh, that was a big poison attack. Normally that would have done a lot of damage, but he did poison me still, granted. I'm not really too worried about the poison. He's almost dead, so. And he's asleep too now. Alright, let's try this. Take 3, I guess. Let's go back a little bit further, like maybe right here. Ah, that was too far. Alright, we're just gonna do this then. Okay, that was enough to kill him anyways. Alright, that's Pukei dead. Okay, so let me carve you. Alright, so there's the 3 monsters in this video. I hope you learned a little bit of something. Just gonna get this carve here. Alright, so I guess that would be it for this video. So thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Subscribe if you want for more. And I get this tail carve? I did, yes. Yeah, I did. Okay, so yeah, I'll see ya.